So just by looking at my other videos, you can tell that I hate One Piece. I think One Piece is a garbage ass show, terribly written. The people who write it don't know what the fuck they're doing. I could tell a better story than fucking One Piece. And we all know how One Piece fans love to shit on DC and Marvel fans, saying, "Oh, we're outselling y'all. We're outselling y'all. We have 500 million copies sold. We're outselling y'all." Anyone who thinks that doesn't know how to do basic math. So I'm going to be teaching One Piece fans how to do basic math. So let's start it off. I mean, I'm no mathematician, I'm no fucking college professor, but even I can calculate basic numbers in my head. But apparently some people don't, aka the One Piece community. It's sad. Okay, let's see. 2024 minus 1938. And I'll give you a moment to think about that. The answer is, drumroll please, 86 years. DC Comics has had 86 years to sell comics. There's no way One Piece is catching up anytime soon. One Piece would have to be on volume 15,000 in order to catch up. There's just no way they're catching up. And if that's not enough to sway your opinion, if you still suck at math, then I'll explain it in an easier way. So let's estimate the total number of comics sold by DC between 1937 and 2024 involves considering several factors, including industrial trends, historical sales data, and major shifts in comic popularity. I'm going to give you a rough breakdown. The Golden Age, my personal favorite age, 1937 to 1956. During this period, superhero comics like Superman and Batman exploded in popularity. Same thing with Marvel with Iron Man and all of them, but we're not talking about Marvel, we're talking about DC. Sales were massive, with some issues selling over millions of copies, assuming an average 20 million copies per year. That's roughly 400 million copies between 1937 and 1956. Let's go on to the Silver Age. This is the most popular age for Superman. This is the one everyone knows him for. Well, at least if I know him for. This is the one that I first discovered him as. So 1956 and 1970, comic book sales remain high thanks to the resurgence of superheroes. Sales likely average between 15 to 20 million per year, contributing another 250 to 300 million comics. The Bronze Age, 1970 to 1985, sales began to decline somewhat as new media emerged. Average sales might have been around 10 to 15 million per year, adding about 20 million comics. And we're going into the modern age, the current era. My least favorite era, but fuck it. The industry experienced fluctuations with a boom in the 1990s, a dip in the early 2000s, and a resurgence in recent years thanks to movies and digital distributions, estimating an average of 5 to 10 million comics per year. This adds about 400 million. A rough total estimation, let's calculate these numbers in my head. So that would mean that between the years 1937 and 2024, DC sold between 1.2 to 1.3 billion copies between 1937 and 2024. Also, we got to take in factors like World War II and shit like that. So that may have hindered their sales. Assuming you're still watching this video, which I hope you are, please give this video some thought. Let's break down the math even more. So the Golden Age, like I said, 1937 to 1956. That's a 19-year gap. The average sale between that year was 20 million, so it's 19 times 20 million. Let me give you a minute to think about that. I'll give you like 10 seconds. $380 million, all right? Assuming you're a One Piece fan, that means you can't do basic math, all right? Let's go on to the Silver Age, 1956 to 1970, 14-year age gap. So the average sales between those years were 17,500,000, my bad. All right, let's do it. So what's 14 times 17,500,000? Let's give you a chance to pull out a calculator, get a sheet of paper. I don't care. Give you 10 seconds for that. Okay, that will estimate around 245 million. Let's go into the Bronze Age, 1970 to 1985, a 15-year age gap. Between those years, 12,500,000 copies were sold. So it's 15 times 12,500,000 copies. Give you some time to think about it. Now it's 187,500,000. And now the modern age, my least favorite age, 1985 to 2024. There's a 39-year age gap. Sorry, year. You get what I mean. And the average sale between these years were, come on, let's see if you can guess it, 7,500,000. So that's 39 times the number I just said. So let's see if you can figure it out. Sorry, I'm making the beat to Jeopardy, but anyways, that's 292,500,000. So adding these numbers up, we get around 1.1 billion comics. And if you still think One Piece is outselling DC after I just explained all this math, then you either suck at math or you're biased as fuck. But either way, I really don't care. Anyways, that's the end of this.